bullying is a subset, I think, of discrimination against the disabled. So, but her question is really more, what do you do if your kid's in a situation at school and you know they're being bullied and you know that it continues? And the first thing that I got from her email is that she's handling this verbally. And as much as it would be nice to be able to do things that way, it's a very poor way of doing things, because you need to put the district on written notice that this is going on. Otherwise, they have no duty to stop. The larger question is, once the well is poisoned in that way, is there anything that could be done to ensure that this harassment ends at school? And unfortunately, the answer is, to my knowledge, no, because a lot of the time harassment occurs and bullying occurs in places where the teachers and the other staff can't see it. And so you can do, and I wish schools more often did, bring in a team of people to essentially educate the entire school about harassment and bullying and how it's got to be a zero tolerance situation for those things. But schools are reluctant to do that because it's expensive, which isn't a good excuse. If they're not going to do that, or you can't make them do that, my feeling is that once the well has been poisoned in this way, it's difficult to unring the bell, and this mom may actually need to be looking at a change of school. I don't think it's safe to assume that this has, ended and it's not going to go on. And it's very bad for people to be afraid to come to school, which is what's starting to happen to this student. Now, he doesn't even actually have to be bullied. So it's not a good situation. And if you can't really satisfy yourself that the school is going to make an effort to work on its school culture, then you may have to move on.
And where do they move to? Does it become the responsibility of the school where this is happening to help them to find some place? If they have to go to a private school, do they have to pay?
I'm thinking change schools in the district. That would only work if there's another middle school or high school.
Yeah. But is it incumbent upon the school where this is happening to help this mom, or is she pretty much, she need to take the bull by the horns and just get him out of there?
Well, I think if they don't help her, they're looking down the barrel of a gun in terms of a potential lawsuit for bullying and discrimination.
Okay, so expectation would be that they would help her if they're on the right side of it. Okay.
I would certainly counsel them to help her, because they might avoid a bigger problem, a more expensive problem.